exact same dashboard which you will see when you sign up in Shopify. So you can see here down your trial just started. So we get a 14 days free trial. So we can see if Shopify works for us or not. So let us discuss what Shopify is. So Shopify is an platform for entrepreneurs to create their website, their online store, and sell products. So you must have heard Shopify a lot of times. That's why you are in this course. So Shopify is just a platform or a software where we create our online store and market that and bring orders, and then we can ship those orders through the customer's details. So let's discuss each of the following elements. So uh, up here in the left corner you can see this is our store name. If you have multiple stores, it will be shown here. So this is my name and some of the manage account, store, logout, and some of the information like Shopify Help Center, community forms, and you can hire a Shopify expert. This is the home page. Here you will see all the sales insights. Now we have not make any sales, so that's why there is nothing. And there's some checklist here like add products, customize theme, add domain. So these are some checklist which we will also go through this. And these are some of the articles and resources which helps you to uh, kickstart your journey on Shopify. So the next tab is orders. Here you will see your orders of your Shopify store. So you will get your customer details, your order, the customer's orders details and everything. In draft, you can create your draft order. So if you want to create a separate order, you can just click on draft order and create a order from your admin page. Abundant checkouts. This page is shown. The orders are shown here. The people have filled their information, their shipping information, but haven't placed any orders. So their information will appear here. The next one is products. So we will go through this. We can add products from here, and we can also find products. In next, we can set inventory. We can just transfer. We can make collections, and we can also make gift cards. But these are inventory and gift cards are not much used because we are doing drop shipping. So we don't hold any inventory. Our supplier holds it. But if we are doing an e-commerce business, then this is useful. Next is customers tabs. Here you will see the customers details, only the customers detail, which are your subscriber who subscribe to your email marketing list. So who purchased that lead, your product. So who are returning customers, all you will see in this tab. Analytics. So as you can see, you will get reports here, total sales, online sessions, returning customer rate, conversion rate, total. So these are some of the reports which you will get from here. You can also generate custom reports from here, from in the reports. If you're too much into analytics and uh, reports, so this is useful because you will get an insight of your store. But we don't use that much because we just care about sales and conversions. So if you are expert in marketing or you really want to are into analytics, so this tab is useful for you. The next is marketing. Here you can set up marketing campaigns like SMS campaigns, your email campaigns, your abandoned checkout email campaigns by Shopify, which is already added to your store. So if anyone uh, abandon the checkout process, Shopify will trigger an email to the customer and will target them to return to the checkout page and complete your order. So this is what checkout email do by Shopify. This is by Shopify and it's free of cost till 1,000 mails or something. You just have to read about it. You can create Snapchat ads, you can create SMS bumps and create automation also, email marketing. So this is all about email marketing and SMS. So you just need to create campaign and you can create your email from here. So you can create campaign from here. You can see how much orders or sales your emails are bring to your store. Automation, you can create automation means a series of emails at a particular time period which are triggered. So you can create an automation from here. Next is discounts. In discounts, you as the name suggests, you can create discounts for your customers. So you can create a 5%, 10% discount, any discount, and automatic discount is applied automatically. So if you have a condition like if someone buy more than two product, they'll get a 5% off. So you can set up from here. Then your customer need not to apply any code. The discount will be applied automatically to the to their cart page. So if they add more than one item in their cart page, they will automatically get a 5% discount. Next is apps. This is very useful because we need more features to our store. So we need to add apps. We need to integrate apps by installing. So you need to click on Explore Apps. And here you can just go through the apps. So you can see there are number of apps available here. So write anything here. Just go through this. Write reviews. So you can see these are the applications available. So you can see there some are free plans, some are free, some are paid. You can see the reviews also. You can write anything. You can write drop shipping. So these are some of the drop shipping applications which you can use. You can write anything like trust badges. So there are multiple trust badges here. So you can just go through this list and see how Shopify App Store works. Next is sales channels. So these all are the backends of our online store. Means only we can see these changes like orders, home, products, analytics, marketing, discount, and applications. So we can only see this is the backend of your online store. Now comes the front end, means which your visitors will see. So you need to click on online store. So this is your front end of your store, online store. So this is your current theme, Debut, which is free theme, and we will be building our online store on this theme. Though you can go with other free themes or Shopify theme store where you can buy themes, premium themes, or which are booster themes also. So you can see themes here, multiple themes are there. So you can buy those themes. So you can see $180. So according to your requirement, you can buy the themes from Shopify themes, and they provide a customer service and they can help you if you face any problem regarding these themes. The Shopify support will help you in every way. If you are low on budget, you can use Debut theme. This is the best free theme, or otherwise you can use some paid themes. I also have some paid theme which I always use. So we will be using Debut theme for our online store. Here you can see the speed of your website. Next is blog post. So a blog post is not used much unless you are doing a long-term business, unless you are going for a e-commerce company or going for a very long term and generating many sales. So you can create a blog post for your customers. If you have a if you have a wide range of customers and you have a online presence, a strong online presence, then you can create a blog post which helps to spread awareness about your brand. But this we don't use. Dropshippers and many e-commerce companies don't use blog post. Next is pages. This is what we use to create our pages of your store. So we create FAQ page, COVID update page, contact us page from here. You can also create your return policies or any other external page from here. Next one is navigation. So in navigation, we will create our footer menus and main menus, and we will link our pages to our menus. Domains. So this is our domain of our store. So this is the live domain, but we need to buy a new domain or we can connect our domain. So we will talk this part in the next lecture. Next is preferences. So the preferences is all about social media. So here is some homepage title and meta description, which is for SEO purposes. Next is social sharing image. You can add your image, which will be used when someone share your link on social media. Google Analytics. You can paste your Google Analytics code here, so Google can track your website. Facebook pixels. If you are running ads on Facebook, you can set up Facebook pixel from here, and then is password protection and everything. So this much is only about in preferences. Next comes settings. In settings we have general settings. We can link from where we can just see some of the settings of our store. Payments, where we can link our payment providers or payment gateways like PayPal, Stripe, and we will also go with manual payments, which is COD, cash on delivery. Then is checkout. We can customize our checkout process from here. Shipping and deliveries, we can set up shipping prices from here. Taxes, if you have a VAT or a GST number, you can go in this section and you can charge taxes like 18%, 9%. So it depends how much your government allows to charge tax on a product. So you can set up from here. Locations is for inventory. If you are doing dropshipping, then this is of no use. Notification, gift cards, files, all the images, videos and documents will be shown here. Sales channels are those where you are selling, so it can be online store, Facebook or Instagram, so it will be shown here. Plans, so here you can see the plans of Shopify. So we have 13 days remaining, we have no payment added, so we need to buy a plan in order to sell. Users and permissions, so you can see you can invite anybody to collaborate with you. Store languages, billing, here you can put your credit card and PayPal information, and this is legal. So this is very important. Here you can create your legal pages, and which is very very important because everyone see your legal pages. If it is a payment gateway like PayPal, Stripe, cash free, any payment or to checkout, they will see your legal pages. Any customer will see your legal pages, what are your shipping policies, in how many days you ship your orders. And so this is very important. This is the first part you should always do while setting up your online store on Shopify, because legal pages is very very important. So we will set up this in the coming lectures. So this is all about Shopify. So we have discussed every single part here. So all the elements will be available on the left side of dashboard. So we have just gone through the backend, also the front end, which is the main online store which our visitors will see, and we have also gone through the settings part.